In this video, I'm going to walk you through the materials prep for Lesson 6 of Unit 8.1 from OpenSciEd. Okay, so we are going to be preparing for an assessment in this lesson and taking the assessment, the soccer assessment. Pretty easy prep. You will get a poster ready. This could be a piece of paper under a doc cam. You're just having students share with you what we've discovered. It's basically a review to prepare for the assessment. And you will also need to somehow have students access the questions from the driving question boards. We're going to review those questions. We're going to talk about what we can now answer, what we still have questions about. Not only does this help with review, but it also helps us navigate to the next lesson set. It says that you'll need to create a list of questions from the driving question board. You may just pick some and take pictures of them and hand out pictures on a handout. You might have collected them digitally and you provided Google Doc. But this is the biggest prep. How are you going to get students to access the questions from the driving question board? And then there is a slide that has a picture of a driving question board. You just want to replace it with the one that you've created for your class or for your classes if you combine them all into one. That's about it. So we are just going to be reviewing and getting ready for a soccer assessment. You definitely need to print this out for students. It's the transfer task. I would say go through it, take a look at it. You might want to edit it a little bit, shorten it so it fits on less pages, and just make sure that it's everything that you want to assess. I will say that questions 6 and 7 are not graded. They are to help navigate about kinetic energy to the next lesson set. So you could take those off and do those as a whole group with just putting the questions on the board, but they also create kind of what I have called in the past a sponge. It kind of absorbs the time for your earlier finishers, right? So if your students don't finish 6 and 7, it's okay because you can have a class discussion around them. All right, good luck with lesson 6. I hope your students do well in a transfer task. It may be the first one they've ever done. So if that's the case, walk them through, read the scenario together, make sure they understand what a transfer task is and how we're applying all the ideas that we've learned into a new scenario. All right, good luck.